This letter's for you, the one who is still waiting. Waiting for the right moment, the right person, the right sign. For you who wakes up every single day with that same heavy weight pressing on your chest and goes to sleep with it still there. I need to tell you something that's going to hurt. In this video, you're going to discover why your waiting is destroying you from the inside. The exact mental mechanism that makes you delay what matters most. And the one decision that separates those who win from those who just survive. Stay until the end. The third one will change how you see yourself. I used to be you. Lying flat, staring at the ceiling, convinced that someone or something was coming to change my situation. A better job, a lucky break, someone who believed in me. I waited for years, and the world didn't stop moving for me. Nobody is coming. Nobody ever was. You know what the worst kind of prison is? Not the one with bars. It's the one you built yourself. With excuses that sounded reasonable, with delays that felt necessary, with comforts that cost you years of your life. And you laid every single brick with your own 2 hands. Here's the truth you've never put into words. You're not tired of working. You're tired of putting in effort and seeing nothing. You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of trying your absolute hardest and still failing. Because then there's no excuse left. It's just you. Exposed. There's a voice inside you that knows exactly what needs to be done. It wakes up before your alarm. It speaks up when you're wasting time. It judged you while you watched another episode at 3 in the morning. You hear it clearly, and you choose to ignore it. Every single day. And the worst part isn't the time you've lost. The worst part is what happens to the person you could have been. Every day you don't act is a day someone with less talent than you, but more discipline, is building what should have been yours. That should cut deep. Let it. Procrastination is not laziness. Learn that. Procrastination is fear wearing the costume of laziness. It's your brain protecting your ego from a possible defeat. But while you protect yourself from the risk, you are losing. Quietly. With the comfortable illusion that there's still enough time to start tomorrow. You've waited for a sign, for motivation, for a moment where everything felt perfectly aligned to act. That moment never arrived the way you imagined, because motivation does not come before action. It comes after. You move first, in the cold, in the dark, without wanting to. Then it shows up. Now the part that's really going to hurt. You don't have an environment problem. You don't have an opportunity problem. You have an identity problem. You don't see yourself as someone who deserves to win. And so, unconsciously, you sabotage everything that gets you close to it. Every single day. The world will not pause while you get ready. The bills keep coming. Time keeps moving. That person you admire didn't wake up one day prepared. They woke up early for years when no one was watching. The difference between you and them isn't talent. It's what gets done in the dark. Nobody is going to give you permission to change. You can wait for your parents to believe in you, your boss to recognize you, your friends to understand what you're building. Go ahead and wait. But while you wait for validation from people who never risked anything, you're handing your future away for free. Let me show you exactly how your current life was built. Every small surrender you made to comfort. Every time you chose the couch over the grind. Every, I'll start tomorrow. Those moments didn't feel significant, but they stacked. They compounded. And they became who you are standing here today. You know what the most dangerous lie you tell yourself is? That you'll start when you're ready. Ready never comes. Ready is a fantasy your fear invented to keep you still. Nobody who ever won was ready when they started. They started and became ready along the way. That's the only path. And here's something about growth nobody warns you about. When you genuinely decide to level up, some people are going to disappear, not because they're bad people, but because your progress becomes an uncomfortable mirror for them. Growth costs relationships. It costs comfort. It costs the version of you everyone was used to. You know what happens when you hit your 30s, 40s, 50? Without ever having faced this? You wake up one morning with a strange feeling in your chest. Not sadness, not anger, regret. The weight of knowing you could have been more and chose not to be. That feeling doesn't go away. But I didn't come here just to tear you apart. I came to show you the way out. Because there is a turning point, and it's not a dramatic event. It's not a crisis that shakes you awake. It's a quiet decision made in the dark. No audience, no applause. Just you and the choice. The day I stopped waiting was the loneliest day of my life. And also the most powerful. Because I understood that the loneliness of building alone is temporary. But the shame of never having tried at all, that lasts forever. That moment of choosing yourself is the only beginning that actually matters. Before we go further, I need to tell you about something that has redirected thousands of people who were in exactly your position. The Mental Armor Protocol is a 21-day program built to eliminate procrastination and install real discipline into your daily routine. Link in the description. Don't keep fighting this without the right tools. Transformation doesn't start with motivation. It starts with identity. When you stop asking how to feel motivated and start asking who you choose to be, everything shifts. You don't act because you feel like it. You act because it's what the person you've decided to become does. Non-negotiable. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect with a deadline. It's you telling your future self that it matters more than today's comfort. Every time you act when you don't want to, you make a deposit into your confidence account. And that account earns interest nobody can ever take from you. There's a version of you that has made peace with discomfort, that gets up without negotiating with the bed, that works without needing applause, that builds in silence because it knows the results will speak louder than any words ever could. That version isn't far away. It's waiting on one decision. And when you start living as that version, something strange happens. You stop needing validation. You stop explaining your plans to people who didn't ask. You stop comparing yourself to others. Because whoever is truly building something great doesn't have time to look sideways. Only forward, always forward. Now the challenge. It's not easy. It was never designed to be. For 21 straight days, you will wake up 1 hour earlier than you currently do. No negotiation, no snooze, no exceptions. In that hour, you work on what matters, not the urgent, the important. This one habit will reorganize your entire life. Step 2 of the challenge. Eliminate one excuse today. Just one. The one you use the most. Write it on paper. Look directly at it. Then ask out loud, is this real? Or is it fear dressed up as an excuse? The answer you feel in your gut will tell you everything you need to know. Step 3. Stop telling everyone what you're building. Silence is fuel. Every time you talk about your plans before executing them, your brain gets a false hit of dopamine, as if you already won. And it kills your hunger. Build in the dark. Show up with results. Let the work announce itself. Step 4. Accept that it's going to be lonely, not temporarily. For a real stretch of time. The people you want to impress in your future are not in the group chat that keeps anchoring you to your past. Choose who you spend time with like you're choosing who you'll become. Because you are. Step 5, the last one. Decide today who you are, not who you're going to try to be. Who you are, right now. Because identity comes before behavior. You don't act and then become. You decide who you are, and then act accordingly. That order changes everything. That order is the secret nobody told you. This letter ends here. But your story doesn't. You read all the way to the end because something inside you knows it's time. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Now. The only question that matters is simple and brutal. Are you going to keep waiting? Or are you going to rise and do it alone? That answer is yours. If this letter touched something real inside you, subscribe right now, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and comment below which part hit you the hardest. I'm not asking you. I'm demanding it. Because people who want to change take action. And your first action starts right here.